All right, hello everybody. How's your afternoon? All right, yeah. It could be better. Could be better. How's your afternoon? Yeah. All right, awesome. All right, so we're the Association of Computing Machinery. We are FIU's tech club here. Basically, what we do is we do basic tech stuff. Let me introduce myself. Hi, I am Angelo Saracino, secretary here. I mostly answer emails for them and talk to you guys. People call me the cross between Billy Mays and Craig Federini, senior vice president of software at Apple. So it's like a really weird mix between pitching and development, and also like design chops. So also you can check my GitHub at ndneighbor or my Twitter, depending on what floats your boat. So let me tell you the gist of ACM. ACM is about you guys, to be honest. It's about responding to your needs and also being able to teach you what they don't teach in your classes. Most of the times you just come to school and just, you go programming 1, 2, data structures and so, but they only really teach you Java, C, assembly. But the real jobs require much more specialized languages that do much more amazing things. Your JavaScript frameworks, Go, Ruby, everything. There's a whole wide world of programming that is not revealed to you unless if someone really grabs you by your neck and then introduces it to you. Sometimes you discover it by chance. Sometimes you're able to Google your way out of your problems. Sometimes it happens through the worst of problems, where you actually land an interview at Facebook, but then they ask you that one question that you don't really have the answer to. ACM resolves that problem. By you coming to our meetups, by you asking questions, we're able to introduce to you a wide new world of computing that falls under the next breaking edge of tech that's happening right underneath our noses. All we do is open your eyes to it. What makes us different? Well, yes, you can go online and you can go on Code Academy and follow all the workshops. You can buy a few books. But what makes us different is the community. Basically, we can trust and lean on each other in order for us to get us to, have a nice wild road trip to Stetson, go to Florida Tech and rent out a motel room and then hack on the computers all day long. The difference between you being here at the lab alone at night or you having a group of friends hacking out code no matter what project you want to take on, whether it's creating the next Facebook or getting by through your programming 2 class. So, here's the officers. So, if you raise your hand, we have Alistair Paragas. Alright. Juan Alvarado, unfortunately, is right now working at Ultimate, so he can't make it. And he also was planning to Google Hangouts, but, corporate stuff. Obviously, I've introduced myself. We have Dale Keefe. Give a round of applause to our treasurer, making sure that he actually does the most important job, making sure we can keep on doing. We have Yoni right now. He's chief of logistics, so he's responsible for making sure that you guys are fed at the end of me talking. So he's actually getting subs right now. Jessica Hernandez is chief of design. She makes sure that everything looks perfect and on point. Also, computer science is not only just writing code in front of a terminal. There's a bunch of things that happen are related to software processes. If you are not a good developer, you can definitely get better. But if you love to design, and if you love to handle logistics, and you love to hire people, you love to talk, there's plenty of room that we can open up in the world of computing. We have Jose Morgan, vice secretary. He's a software engineer. And we have our webmaster, Kenneth Postigo. Do not ask him to remove his snapback. All right, so here are a few of our upcoming events. Next event is going to be on Wednesday, What's a Data Frame? And this is a cross-collaboration event between the Stats Club and ACM. So any of you guys ever heard of big data? Yeah, a few. Well, they're going to get into every single deep thing about it. So how to actually capture data, how to read analytics. And you actually can find out some really creepy stuff about everyone here. Like, I know what you're going to make in the next 2 weeks. I know if your wife is going to be pregnant or not. All that weird stuff that makes Amazon money, you can learn. Then 8th is for all of our new developers and for everybody, really. It's called Get Started. So usually here at FIU, you guys obviously heard of your NetBeans and Chill, the usual stuff. Well, we actually teach you about like text editors like Atom, Vim, also how to stop sharing your code using USBs. You can actually use something called Git. It's wonderful. And everything related to it. So also introducing you to a bunch of resources and then helping you get ready for programming interviews. So there's a website called HackerRank and CodeLab. We're all introducing you a bunch of resources. You can take them home and you can become a better developer. It's great. And then on the 15th of September, we have 5 interns who come back victoriously from their conquest abroad the United States. Here to tell you their war stories, and you can ask them questions on how was it like applying or asking them like how was different cultures around different companies. So like, few things can pass at Uber, but you can't really get away with Apple. So like, it's really interesting to see actually how all the companies behave differently. So it's all about also helping you find the company that most matches your personality. Facebook requires you to really believe in Facebook. If you come in there being like, I don't really want to work on it, they'll fire you, unfortunately. And here are some action items for you, really short. So this is when I said bring out your laptops, because this is kind of important. I want you guys to bookmark fiuacm.com. This website is dynamic. So basically what it does is that every single time as an event passes, we update it, and we have new events up all the time with RSVP links, with all the information you guys might want, and it's really cool. But this is even the cooler thing. The way how we sustain a community is by conversation and sharing and resources and stuff like that. So if you go to fiutech.com, you get an invite to a wonderful website called Slack. Slack is an instant messaging platform, basically, where you're able to send messages. Sounds very awesome, right? Well, it does more things. So over time, we're going to be adding Slack integrations. So these are bots that you guys can actually play around with, and you can actually ask questions. So like, there's a wonderful bot that I was able to find called Sensei. So you can literally ask the bot, hey, I have a JavaScript question. The bot will look for people who know about JavaScript and will be willing to talk to you about days end about JavaScript. So stay tuned for that. Within this Slack, we post links and resources to our workshops and tutorials. So it's essential that you guys get on Slack, because we don't want to, basically, whenever we're teaching you guys about something, we don't want to go from person per person trying to get you guys where you're at to speed. It's just really easier if you just follow us on Slack. And then last one, which is the most important, create a GitHub account. Like, please, go to github.com right now, create an account, and basically it's going to open you to a wide world of open source software. You're going to be able to download tutorial packs. So many times in the workshops, sometimes you're actually going to have pre-made boilerplate code all for you ready made. All you have to do is just change like a few variables, and it'll be yours. GitHub allows you to upload and also do some really cool things. We're going to get more into it our next workshop, but in order for everything to go smoothly, please go to github.com. That's github.com. Create an account. Again, I can't stress this enough. This is like the bona fide backbone of modern computer science. All right, and then I'm going to give a few words to Alistair Paragas. He's going to be talking, and he's also going to be explaining to you guys about the hackathon. So give a round of applause.
Hello, everyone. Can we go to the next slide?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have 3 upcoming hackathons in the state of Florida and 1 in the state of Georgia.
Wait, I just realized I forgot. You have to explain to them what the hackathon is. Yeah.
So does anyone here know what a hackathon is? Okay, yeah, we see some hands from people who have gone to hackathons with us. So a hackathon is a completely fun event. When people think of it, they think of like these people that are hacking and breaking into network security and things like that. We don't do that. At a hackathon, it's basically, imagine combining a party with a 24 to 36 hour coding challenge, where you build any project that you want to build within a 24 to 36 hour time period. You stay at this university, you're basically competing with other people to build any project or any application that you've always dreamt of doing, but you just never had the time. That's what we exactly do at these hackathons. So even if you don't know any bit about programming, we encourage you to come out to hackathons with us. We have one coming up at Georgia Tech at the state of Georgia, and we have Riddle and Miami Game Jam happening here in the state of Florida. If we get enough applications in for these hackathons, most likely they're going to be providing us free transportation. If not, something that we have done as a club is we have organized carpools. So I can see some people already here that has carpooled with us. We have sent like 5 cars driving up to Orlando, to Stetson University, to University of Florida, and we've competed victoriously across the board. We actually rank 5th in North America. We've beaten MIT, Harvard, Carnegie Mellon, Stanford, you name it, and we rank 4th in the United States. So don't underestimate yourself thinking that, oh, there's all these intelligent people running at these Ivy League computer science schools. Trust me, if you have the will and you have the way, which is, the free transportation, you can do it.
Basically it. I mean,
And I guess that's it.
I think one last thing. So like.
Wait, how many people is required for the free transportation?
Yeah, I think this would be really important. So like, while you guys have your laptops out, please go to like hackgt.com. Just send out your applications right now. They're gonna see like 60 people applying at once, and they're gonna be like, oh man, we have to send a bus. So please do that. It will help us out so much. Also, 15th of October, Hack Riddle. So you guys ever heard of a school called Embry Riddle? No? Awesome. All right, so it's an aeronautical university, so they do jet stuff. So basically, if you want to make a plane or stuff like that, it's an aeronautical university, real fun. The guys behind it, however, are going to be doing a lot of drone things. So if any of you guys wanted to like play around with hardware or drones or anything related to flight and stuff like that, I believe I'm not sure if I'm jumping the gun, but they secured either Boeing as a sponsor, so they're going to be there as well. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then if any of you guys wanted to make a game ever in your life, now's the time to do it. MIA Game Jam is hosted by our friends over at the Idea Center and the Magic the Gathering card group. They actually collided us and collaborated and then created the MIA Game Jam. So in 24 hours, you actually can create a game. The Unreal Florida user group is going to be helping you guys actually use the Unreal Engine. Unity is going to be sending a few guys. A few people from ACM SIGGRAPH, which is like the national union of everyone who makes games, is going to be sending a few of their members there. So like it's really key to note that every single time you go to a hackathon, you're sending industry professionals who's going to be working with you one-on-one to answer any single question you have, which is really important. So with that being said, I think we forgot to tell you that on Slack, you know that link I just posted if you guys just went to FIU Tech? There is a link with a bunch of like get started resources. So if you guys can't wait to start like working with like web development or anything like that, Alistair has compiled with you a small list of like cool websites you can start going to, so you can start making your own web apps even before we start telling you to make them. So with that being said, yeah, go forth and eat.
Angela,
and
can you encourage them to maybe look into signing up for the national ACM?
Oh, true. Yes.
It's not required, but
yeah. So this is not required, but I am contractually obligated. Not playing. So all this happened actually because there's a national organization that we represent. ACM is a chapter. ACM at FIU is a chapter of the national organization of ACM. So what this is that ACM is an umbrella organization of computer scientists working in multidisciplinary fields. What that means is that if you're making games, if you're making creepy Amazon prediction algorithms, or if you're actually trying to make Netflix just work faster, ACM is the wide representing union that represents all of you. So when you start to go out in the workforce, you're going to be seeing them a lot. When you're either going to be working in San Francisco, hearing Reed Hastings talk about how Netflix is great, or finding you the next connection, ACM can provide you those opportunities. So it's not required. We're a due-free organization, so all our events are hosted for free. But if you want, nationally, you can sign up for about $20.
It's 42
42 for students. And basically, what it does is you have the same connections as a higher-up professional. My bad. That anyone has. So like whether you're working at Google or if you're just a student, you can actually have the same contact to research papers, to like really cool things that you can play around with. Yes.
You guys actually get, you can subscribe to the journal. They have a publication every month, and it gets to your home. And you can also subscribe to the student magazine, which is the Crossroads. And you're going to get access to the e-library and a bunch of tutorials, journal papers, anything you're researching for in your classes, or if you want to advance in your knowledge, you can find it in the e-library, and it gives you access to that. Also, like job, like career center and things like that. It's pretty awesome. I've been a member for like a year and a half or so. I have a collection of my ACM magazines.
We want to reiterate for the hackathons, these events are completely free. They happen around the country. But these are the three that we're planning to fully converge on and kind of invade as an FIU invading force. But they're completely free. There's no cost of signing up. And most likely, if we get enough applications, they will send free transportation buses to us. And during the event, they'll be providing free food all over. So imagine eating free food 24/7 during these events. It's like it's a ridiculous amount of food. It's a ridiculous amount of food. So we encourage you to sign up. There's absolutely no cost of signing up.
And before actually one last, I keep interrupting. Tell them about the sweepstakes.
Huh?
The tickets.
The tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, by the way, we partnered with Open Road Films. It's a studio who published the latest Snowden movie, and they gave us free 3 tickets. So all of you guys who signed in through the sign-up sheet, we'll choose 3 random people on that sign-up sheet, and based on that, we'll give you the tickets. So just make sure to sign in on that sign-up sheet if you want to have a chance of getting those tickets.
And if you do pay the dues to join National ACM, please let me know so I can include you in the annual report at the end of the year. So thank you.
So we have food here. I guess you guys can ask us any questions you'd want to ask.
Yeah, we'll be
us
around.
too.
So
We'll be
like,
around.
if you have any questions at all, or just want to say hi, we're all here to talk, and we all love to meet you.
This was mine though.
Yeah, let's go start getting back. Awesome. Cool. Thank you guys. Thank you.